Hmm. 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 Mm-mm. 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 Oh, yeah. We got a three-wheeler. Yeah. All right. So, just going to tell you a quick story that happened to me on the way home. So, it's always the way, isn't it? Those moments, you know? Everything, the toilets are full, right? The only toilet that's spare is the disabled one. You look around, you've never seen anyone go into the disabled toilet. They're always empty, right? Well, you go in there, as soon as you go in there, yeah. Anyone in there? Who's in there? Hey, but you're not in a wheelchair. Hey. What do you feel like? A dick. Well, mine wasn't with the toilet. Mine was with an electric car. So, on my way home, had to stop, get some smokes, right? And Zagamis, they have installed an electric charge unit, taking up one of the bays. Right, so, cigarette shops just right next to Zagami's car park. I'm not parking all the way down the end. It's full. All the pokies and players there, 7 o'clock in the evening, people having dinner, car park's full. The only spot that's free, right next to the cigarette place, is the charging unit car park. So me, I go, it's reservoir. Who owns an electric car? Nobody, right? Who'd even trust it to be left still plugged anyway? No one. Some little prick unplug it. So what do? Park in there, run in. I shit you not. All I had to do was buy a packet of cigarettes and a lighter, right? And a picnic, and I was out of there. And that's exactly what happened. Oh, I come out and I see the back end of this car. So I'm parked in there, this way, right? Okay. And he has parked across the back of it, like this, and plugged his car in. But there's still a spot here. It's not a spot really, but he could have swung up and, you know, not been a total dick, right? Anyway, I'm standing there and he goes, oh, is this your car? Anyway, it's not. This isn't the owner or the person who owns the car though. He's going, oh, you're very lucky, very lucky. I'm thinking, lucky? What am I lucky? The bloke's sitting in the car. He goes, you want to move your car? I said, yeah. He's going, oh, you know, and that. I was a bit, you know, and I cut him off. I didn't let him finish that. And I said, you know, really, all right, I've done the right thing, mate. I understand that. I've parked in the bay for where electric cars are, right? I said, but this bay has been here for 40 years until now, and there was no electric car park, right? Okay, keep that one in mind. Also, really, if you're, you know, an understanding type of a person, right, you've got one or two places to check. Cigarette shop or the pub. Go in, write the rego down of the car, ask them to please move the car. No worries, you know. I said, but have a look at how you've actually parked your car. You've got room up there, right? And I could have got out. You still got to park there. Right? It's not right next to the machine, but it's still there. You can still plug in. But no, you parked like that. I said, you know what? Don't be doing that around here, because that's a smart ass move, mate, right? And he's gone, oh, well, you're lucky if still I'm here. I'm like, what do you mean? He actually ordered an Uber and he's leaving his car down there for the night to charge up as he goes to his Airbnb he got. And I went, are you joking? And he goes, no, I was about to get in the car and go. And leave your car parked across the back of mine. And he's gone, yeah. I said, right. I said, just come with me for a sec. I said, I want to show you something, right? That you greenies, you think you're helping the earth, right? And that, just come with me for a sec. He's gone, well, you know, I said, no, I'm not burying you today, right? Maybe tomorrow. But I just want to show you something that I don't think a lot of people know. Right. So when you see those power stations just coming up, right, in car parks around the place, right, and you're plugging your electric car in and you're saving the koala bears and the polar bears and every other known bear out there, right, and you think you're contributing to the cleaning of the environment, right? Think again. Think again. So I took him right up, because I watched them install the thing. And I took him up and I said, can you hear that noise? Hear that noise? Right. Yeah. I said, can you see the bitumen from the old and the new, where they've cut? Yeah. And I said, let's just walk back here. And it goes all the way to the electric charge station. And I said, do you know what that is? He said, what? I said, it's a generator, a diesel generator. When you plug that into your car, you started a diesel generator, right? I said, not only are you making the air dirtier and worse, right? You've managed to piss someone off too. Good on ya, you dick. What an idiot. Isn't it? Anyway, that's my story. One up. He's not doing any good. They're all diesel generators powering those things in car parks. Go get a pie. Oh, and on another note, I'd just like to say, pass on my condolences to Mad Cow and Maxine. Jez, Mark's dog, collapsed today, and she's no longer with us now. She was 13, had a good run, but nevertheless, I know what it's like to lose a pet. And it's, so my thoughts are with you, Mark and Maxine. I was lucky to meet, and play with Jazz, so yeah. All right, chin up. I hope you're feeling better soon. I know how you're feeling now. It's shit. I still feel shit. They're like people. Well, they are. They're not animals. They're people. They're pets. They're us. They're family. So yeah. My condolences to you, Mark, and Maxine. All right. And prayers, Jazz. Okay. Take care. Go get a pie.